Hello, this is Dr. Larry Miller. I'm your instructor for Art 173, Introduction to Photography. I'm really glad you're taking this class. I think you'll find it enjoyable, and I think you'll find it useful as well. Today I want to just go over what we do in the first part of this class. So over here on this class right here is a button called Start Here. And the Start Here gives you a little bit of a welcome and a little bit of an overview of what the class is about. Now the real guts of the class are actually going to be in the syllabus. And the syllabus, if you click on this, you'll get it. So this is the syllabus, and it contains pretty much all the information that sets out how the class runs. So this is a little bit about me, your instructor. I'm Larry Miller, or Dr. Lawrence G. Miller. The way that we will be contacting each other throughout the class will be through the Blackboard email system. It's the only way we'll contact each other. It's very important that you use this. If you have any issues and you need to speak to my supervisor, he is Dr. Jonathan Watts, and he's in the English building on the Boaz campus, and here's his phone number and email. This is the general Snead State Community College schedule for the spring, with the important things like the last day to withdraw. And then there's a course specific schedule, which is a separate document that's in the Start Here folder. We'll go over that in a minute. These are some of the learning objectives. These are things that we'd like you to be able to do when you're done with the class, so that you can know how to operate the camera, you can know about composition and lighting. There is a writing assignment, which I think is valuable for students, but generally you're going to be using your cameras and submitting photographs throughout the class. There actually is no textbook, and I think that's something that has worked. I've used to use some particular software like Adobe Photoshop Elements, but currently when we get to the photo editing part, we're going to use some free software. Again, that's a benefit to you. You don't have to spend any money to buy the software, and it's always available even after you're done with the class. So Pixlr Express, which is free, and it's really an awesome thing. We will start by using the Pixlr Express, which is a very simple editor that lets you do a lot of stuff with the photographs that'll make your photographs better. And we'll get into the whole thing about how to use Pixlr Express later in the class. Now, if you have any issues in using Blackboard itself, you can use this link to get to some information and kind of help yourself. Or if you run into some problems, Mr. John Haney can help you out, and he's the Director of Online Learning for Snead State. So how are you going to be assessed? Well, there's assignments. The first assignment is what we call a syllabus assignment, which means that you have read and understand the syllabus and agree to be a participant in the class. After that, we're going to have photographic assignments, and from those you will collect some of the very best photos that you've taken throughout the class and create a portfolio. So you'll be graded on those assignments and the portfolio. We're also going to do some discussion posts, which is a very simple way of communicating with the whole class, and we're going to start with an assignment in the first week, but we'll get into that later. But this is the basic system here. So when you take that syllabus quiz, you're going to get 25 points. You have to take the quiz though, and you have to certify through that quiz that you're actually a participating student. We have 8 photo assignments. Each one will be worth 25 points. There's 5 discussion posts that are 10 points each. And then the portfolio of your best work is worth 50 points. There is a pretty simple exam that we'll do as a final, and there is a short writing assignment, and it's just a little over a page of writing. A page and a half of writing is not too onerous. And if you score in these ranges with these points, these will be the grades. Pretty simple. Now, the expectation in terms of what you do is, some of this is just typical of all classes. My expectation of you is that you stay engaged, that you look at Blackboard every week, and maybe several times every week, to make sure that you're getting the material, you're understanding it, and it's really important in this class to give yourself time to go and take photographs. This has been the biggest problem I've had in teaching online photography, is students wait, and you can't just go out and take all the photographs you need to take on one day, and if it rains that day, it really becomes sort of a problem. So just keep in mind that this is an academic class. It's not strictly fun, it's not continuing education, so you have some work that you have to do, but it's not that difficult to do. And most all of the students I've had over the years teaching this class at Snead State have been very, very successful and have really improved their photography. If you do have some issues, you can contact the Academic Success Center on campus. This is some other general information about different rights of students and so forth that we're required to have in our syllabus, and there it is. Let's look at the schedule part right now. So this is the schedule, and for each week there will be these different assignments, and over here will be the due dates. So the first one, which you're doing right now, is to watch this video. You're going to read the syllabus, and then you're going to have a little discussion kind of thing, and I'll have a separate video that'll explain how to do that later. It won't be there right away. And then anytime before the 17th of January, you're going to complete this little quiz. It's a one-question quiz. It's not a big deal. And then next week, we'll start getting into some different videos that I'll provide. There's also some articles that you're going to look at, and then there'll be an assignment. And each assignment will typically have instructions, and will often have a video to accompany them. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go through the whole semester. We do get a spring break, and I don't really put any assignments, but that's a really, really good time to take photographs and apply some of what you're learning. And then we will have this final exam, and it will be an online exam. It'll be open for 3 days, and you just have to complete the exam during that period of time at the end of the semester. Again, here in the start here, this is the syllabus, this is the schedule, and once you've looked at this material here, you can take this syllabus quiz, and you click on the quiz, and you click begin over here, and here's the one question. I have read the syllabus and agree to be an active student in Art 173 Spring 2016. Click yes, click save and submit, and you have completed that assignment. So that's what we're going to do. This is going to be a fun class, but it's also going to be some work. Do not think that it's just something you can get by without paying attention. But I know you can be successful. Most all of the students I have are, and I think you'll enjoy it.